This Learning from Reading video is brought to you by Risk Garage. Chapter 2. Awesome Personal Finance Ideas from Tony Robbins and Scott Pape. In this video, I would like to cover some great ideas from two personal finance books, which are Money, Master the Game, 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom by Tony Robbins, and The Barefoot Investor, The Only Money Guide You'll Ever Need by Scott Pape. Let's do a brief introduction of both authors. Tony is known for his self-help books like Awaken the Giant Within and seminars, which have motivated many people. A few years ago, he decided to write a personal finance book, which aims at providing guides on achieving financial freedom. Via his well-connected network, the book captures great advice from renowned investors like Ray Dalio of Bridgewater Associate, and the late John Jack Bogle, who was founder of Vanguard. Scott is from Australian, and his book explains personal finance stuff in a simplistic and entertaining way. Any person with minimal financial knowledge can read it with ease. The book suggests amusing approaches that everyone can adopt to achieve financial independence. For example, you can plan to have date nights with your partner for discussing financial planning, or celebrate any financial milestone achieved. Both books emphasize the power of compounding effect, i.e., start investing early, and let the return compounded over time to gain the momentum of wealth accumulation. Let's begin the exploration of financial freedom ideas from these books. Idea number 1. Investment can be simple. Both authors demystify investment concepts and suggest simple ways for investment. In general, they advocate to buy exchange-traded funds or index funds, instead of individual stocks. An ETF consists of a bucket of investment assets, which can be stocks or bonds, and it is traded in a stock exchange. The advantages of ETF or index fund are: 1. The management fee of an ETF is substantially lower than that of mutual fund. 2. The investment will not be badly hurt if a company in the portfolio does not do well. By the way, there are many ETFs available in the market nowadays. They could be tracking stocks like S&P 500, Dow Jones Index, shares that meet the ESG requirements, or others. It requires you to do some research and choose those that meet your goal. Idea number 2. Be disciplined in saving money. Scott recommends to open a few bank accounts to save money for different buckets, which include a blow bucket, which is for daily expenses, occasional splurge, and some extra cash to fight financial fires. A mojo bucket, for providing some safety money or emergency fund. And, finally, a grow bucket, for building long-term wealth and total security. If possible, the allocation of the monthly salary into the buckets should be automated. Having an emergency fund, or mojo bucket, is critical to make us stress-free. According to Scott, we should have an emergency fund that could cover our expenses for a few months. In the current world with so many uncertainties, it would be great to have an emergency fund that can last us up to 2 years, without a job. Also, using saving accounts, with higher interest rates, will be helpful, as every penny counts. Idea number 3. Be calculative in selecting investment products. Both authors urge the reader to look for financial products with the lowest fees. A slightly higher annual management fee, say 0.3% more, would make you earn less return in the longer period, due to the compounding effect. If possible, try to bargain before committing yourself to any investment. Idea number 4. Asset allocation is awesome. Many books talk about Harry Markowitz's modern portfolio theory to de-risk your investment. Tony shares a few examples of balanced portfolios, which were suggested by some great fund managers or investors. This is the best chapter in the book, and a good insight into the composition of an investment portfolio. An easy way to diversify investment could be making use of robo-advisors. A robo-advisor is a digital platform that uses algorithms to automate your investment portfolio based on your risk appetite. Its main advantage is that it doesn't have the human emotion, which can be irrational from time to time, in the investment equation. Idea number 5. Power of dollar cost averaging. For most of the people, buy low sell high is a far-fetched target. Tony urges to invest consistently over time, ignoring the peaks and troughs of share indices. By doing so, your judgment will not be affected by your emotion. This is the dollar cost averaging concept championed by the value investing guru, Benjamin Graham. Idea number 6. Rebalancing investment portfolio. Tony mentions that many successful investors would rebalance their investment portfolios at regular intervals. The purpose is to force us reap some gains from the performing asset class, which could be relatively more volatile. And hence, it helps reduce our exposure to the riskier investments. But if any sale of investment asset will have any tax implication, then we need to have a more thorough plan and schedule for doing rebalancing of portfolio. Idea number 7. Giving back to community. When we are blessed with a decent life, we must not forget the unfortunates. We can contribute via offering our time or money to the charities. This would make our life more fulfilling and purposeful. I hope you have gained some great ideas from this video. I would like to end this video with Warren Buffett's rule of investing. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Thank you, and see you in the next video.